why your real estate objection handling sucks, and what to do about it. Stephen Covey said, seek first to understand, then be understood. The key to objection handling really starts with that quote, seek first to understand, then be understood. If your objection handling sucks, it's because you're just arguing with your prospects or making them wrong or trying to get them to make a decision that they already told you no about. If you want to improve your objection handling, there's a very simple perspective shift that you have to get. Once you make this change, you're going to never look at a lead or prospect who says, no, not yet, not with you, in the same way again. It will totally revolutionize the way that you talk to your leads and prospects. When we say seek first to understand, what I mean by that is every single prospect or lead that says no to you, not yet, not you, feels like they're right and they're justified. They've considered their options. They've thought about what they could do or how they could do it. They came up with the answer of not now, not yet, not with you, or not under these circumstances. To them, that's the best answer possible. So if you show up as a salesperson and you start doing your salesy thing around trying to, quote, objection handle them, changing their mind, arguing with them, or educating them without permission, they're just going to put you into the salesperson category where they're not going to want to hear what you have to say. They're going to fight against you. When's the last time you tried to tell a loved one or family member about an annoying behavior or personality trait they have? How much did they like hearing that from you? None of us likes to be caught off guard, generally aren't open to the idea that we're wrong. So when a prospect shows up and says, no, not yet, not now, not with you, not under these conditions, they do not want you to argue with them or to try to change their mind. They're not open to receiving that. And they're especially not open to you closing them to make the decision they just said no to or take the action they just said no to. I want to give you this piece of perspective. Every single no that you get as a salesperson is actually a yes to something else. It's a yes to a different time, a different person, different conditions, different circumstances. If you start looking at every objection that you run into as a yes to something else, then what you do is you say, okay, I hear your no. But what I'm really hearing is underlying that, you're saying yes to something else or at a different time or different circumstances or different people. And there's reasons for that. So why don't you just tell me what those reasons are and why it is that you're going to be doing it at a different time with a different person under different circumstances, what you believe you're going to get out of that. This is the key to expert sales objection handling, is understanding that underlying all of it is a certain set of considerations. Now that you understand it as good as they do, you can propose that we go about getting those same results or that same outcome at a different time with a different person under different conditions than what the prospect thinks they need to have. This is an entirely different approach from you trying to manipulate your prospects or from you arguing with your prospects and becoming adversarial. It is a way of being more collaborative in problem solving around these objections. Because at the end of the day, generally, the prospect or lead wants to sell their home for a great price under great terms. They want to buy a home for a great price under great terms. And we just want to help them do that faster, do it with us, and do it under the current conditions. So this approach will revolutionize the way that you handle sales objections. To learn more about our training, click the link below so you can get access to our free masterclass that'll cover objection handling process for real estate leads, as well as every other technique and strategy you need to know to double the buyer and seller appointments that you set this week.